Dispatcher to 16, come in. Cab 16 to dispatch. Pick up at rear entrance of Hard Road Supply Store, Anza and Laurel. To Anza and Laurel. Gotcha, Keeley. Cab 50. Dispatch to 50. Pick up at Shangri-La Motel at 5th and Ashby, main entrance. Dispatch to 83, come in. Cab 83 here. Car 65 available.
Colton at Hazelfield. The Knightswood construction equipment in the rear. All right, we'll be around to pick you up in about 5 minutes, sir. Thank you for calling us.
Car 317, 34th and Main.
Dispatcher to 50.
Dispatch to 50. 50, come in. I got a pickup for you, Jin Jin. Colton at Hazelfield.
Colton and Hazelfield. Got you, Keeley. Go ahead.
The Knightswood construction equipment in the rear.
And Jin Jin, be careful.
You bet. 50, on my way.
I mean it, Jin Jin. Be careful.
Cab 72. Dispatch 72. Pickup for you, man. Corner Sawtell and Robertson. Cab 72 to dispatch. Sawtell and Robertson. Check. Car 317, 34th Main. Pickup for you, Lynn. 1 McLean Place. Bring it back. 50 to dispatcher. Yellow, last call.
Revenge. That's what it is. Revenge for not taking you in for your lousy chicken.
Ryan,
Yeah, what is it?
you're disturbing the customers.
Oh, I'll tell you what you do, Rebel. Go back in, tell them to set up to the bar, drink a little booze, because everything's going to be peaceful. I give up on this thing. Give up.
Mr. Ryan, you look awful. What happened?
Don't ask.
I just did.
I need to borrow your car, Mac.
Oh, where's your car?
Never mind that. I'm late for my tailor's, and I need to borrow your car. Just give me the keys.
Never mind that. An expensive sport car, and it's not important to you where it is?
Never mind that, Mac, okay? Just let me have the keys, and I'll get to the tailor's, and I'll be back.
What happened to you?
Mac, just give me the keys, okay?
Oh, sure, but if you hadn't...
Mac, can I just have the keys, and I'll go, and I'll be back, okay?
For example, suppose you'd come in and says, Mac, my expensive sport car won't start. I would have responded with, well, I can't loan you mine because of the insurance.
Insurance? What do you mean, the insurance?
I have a named driver policy. I'm the only one who can drive the beast. You see, it saves the company a hunk of money that way. As a matter of fact, Pete, it might be a good idea for you to give some thought to saving $1 here and $1 there in that fashion. Adds up.
Maggie, get me a cab. Thanks, partner.
Hey, Pete, with that expensive sport car that you drive, you might be able to deduct the taxi cab fare as well as the repair bill.
In Fairchild. What's the matter? Is something wrong with the car?
I
I'm sorry, sir. You're going to have to sit in the back. It's company policy.
Well, I can understand that. But I thought maybe you could make an exception.
No, sir, I can't.
Back up.
I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Pick up for you, Karen. Corner of 5th and Broadway. Bring it back. I'm on my way to 5th and Broadway. Fast to 34. Come in, 34. Pick up for you, 122.
Having a lovely lady like you for a cabbie, it's got to be the bright spot in what was going to be a very dull day. Pete Ryan.
Keely Blair.
I know you've been asked this 1,000 times, but,
Boss like me is driving a cab because A, I like it, and B, I own part of the company.
What part?
25%. The rest is owned by 12 other women.
Oh, sort of a cooperative, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A cooperative for pretty young ladies. That sounds like it'd be terrific to me.
No, it's a cooperative of capable young women.
Oh, I stand corrected. I've known a lot of pretty young ladies who also have doubled for capable women. Driving instructor, Steve McQueen.
Somebody is trying to put us out of business. 4 months ago, we started with 21 women and 19 cabs. Today, we have 15 drivers, 4 cabs banged up beyond repair, and 4 more off the road.
Who do you suppose is trying to put you out of business?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be asking you guys for help.
You feeling any better?
Yeah.
We'll help. I got a personal stake in this thing.
You'll have to forgive my partner. He tends to overreact.
Overreact? Well, if you call getting angry at being almost killed overreacting, then yes, I overreacted. I mean, none of this would have happened if you'd have lent me the car, but you didn't. It did, and I'm involved.
Hold on. You're blaming... It's my fault now I didn't lend you the car?
If you want to take it that way.
You want some coffee, Keith?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Maggie.
You got any herb tea?
No?
What do the police say about all this?
That the investigation is proceeding, but there is no evidence to link any of the incidents.
That's it?
They put 2 undercover policewomen in as drivers, and for that whole week, nothing happened.
Well, you know, you have to face it that you got a company with nothing but lady cab drivers, and you become the prime target for every 2-bit mugger in town. And no offense, but this is one of those cases where the women are the weaker sex, you know.
If that was a 2-bit mugger that ran us off the road this morning, then he's got a unique style.
Mr. McBride, couldn't I call Lieutenant Shilton and get a copy of those reports?
Many more incidents, and we're not going to be able to make our insurance payments. And if that happens, the city cancels our franchise. Look, Mr. McBride, we're just a group of women trying to make a living.
They're tearing them up, Mac, and they've added me to the list of their victims. And I want to tell you something. That's one addition they're going to regret.
Maggie, go ahead, get a hold of Shirley.
Oh, good.
Next time, I'm going to loan you my car.
Yes, sir?
What'd Shirley have to say?
He hasn't returned my call yet.
I want to get his version of this thing before we get in too deep. Try him again, please, will you?
Okay.
All right, everybody. No big deal. No big deal. Just a little accident. I'll explain this gentleman to you later. Come on. Let's get back to work. We can't make any money standing around in here, huh? Let's go.
Did I hear you say no big deal? Well, it sure as hell is a big deal. What'd you do, Keely? Drive this thing back and forth between two walls? You're gonna end up with a tall, thin taxi cab that way.
Pete Ryan, meet Barney Tyson, the only man in our organization.
Tony, how are you?
Right, I'm the token male.
But only until Tabitha here finishes her auto mechanics course.
You're married, right, Ryan? Well, then you can appreciate what I go through with all these broads. I mean, take your wife. She drives the car out on Saturday, runs out of oil or gas, jumps a curb, backs into a sign, busts a fender. Well, you multiply that about 20 times, and you got some kind of idea what kind of problems I got here.
I'm not married.
Hi. Oh, catch me on the weekend? Bathe in milk. Only thing that'll take the oil off.
That's nifty. A tub of milk and honey, huh?
Tabitha, we need a damage report on this car right away so we can file a claim. Right, boss. Oh, on Sundays, I bathe in half and half. Tabitha? Yeah.
Hey, when did 17 get back to the body shop?
I don't know. I looked up a few minutes ago. There it was.
Well, move it up front. One of the girls will take it out tonight.
Check.
I don't know what good it'll do. It'll come back looking just like this one. But what the hell? It keeps me in beer.
Oh, we love the old fool. His complaining keeps our mind off our troubles. Come on, let's go to the office.
Get out of it. Come on. Get out. Hurry. Get out! Get out!
there's no physical evidence to tie this in with any of the attacks on your drivers.
Are you telling me that you actually believe that our drivers getting mugged, our cabs getting wrecked, and now the bomb are just a coincidence?
Car 72, 421 McLean.
Oh, great. That's all I need. Now, I suppose you're going to tell me that just because we're women, we're easier targets for bombers, muggers, rapists, and demented pygmies.
Keely. Sit.
Tabby 3 here. I'm on my way to Houston Broadway.
I'm sorry. No, I am not sorry. I am tired. I am tired of everybody walking around with the underlying attitude that none of this would be happening if we weren't women.
If you'll take it easy, we'll try to get to the bottom of things.
Why should I take it easy? We women were doing a good job here until person or persons unknown started taking us apart.
Hey, Shelley, what we've got here is an old-fashioned taxi war.
Damn it, Mac. You of all people should know that's one of the first things we checked out. And all of the competitors came up clean, even Timely Taxi.
What we've got here is attempted murder. Somebody is playing dirty. You can understand that, can't you, Lieutenant?
Oh, that's all I need right now, Ryan, is you classifying the seriousness of crimes for me.
For once, I agree with you. The first thing you need is help, because you haven't been able to solve the case or help the girls.
Cool it.
He drives me nuts.
Keep out of my way, Ryan. You may be a citizen, but some of your rights are still missing.
Oh, I'll keep out of your way. I'll keep way out of your way. I'll be so far ahead of you, you won't be able to see me.
I take it this is a case your partner took on.
You didn't get Maggie's call?
I've been out all day. What call?
Miss Blair is our client.
Car
think
26, Hayden
well-
and Ashby.
Maybe you can get her to answer my questions.
Of course, Shelley. You fellas can't handle it. We'll be glad to help you out.
Is Keely all right?
Who are you?
I'm Adele Garrison.
Howard Madison. We run the jewelry store across the street.
She's right in there.
Will you excuse us?
What, are you crazy or something? You know, somehow to break your head, you come around here doing things like that. Get out of here, Fletcher. Go on, get out of here. You vulture!
Friend of yours?
It ain't against the law. I'd break his neck.
Who is he?
His name is Cadwell Webb. He's the president of the Timely Taxi Company. Came around here to pick the carcass.
Colorful explanation, but would you mind telling me what you're saying?
I'm saying that he heard about the trouble we're in, so he wanted to talk to Keely about buying the company.
Interesting sense of timing. Since you're the one that sent Tabitha out to move the taxi, did you also plant the bomb? I didn't think you did.
Being your neighbors and watching you go through this is frustrating if you won't let us help.
Does anybody need a ride home? Got a couch over at the store if anybody wants to lie down.
If we need anything, I'll let you know. And thank you.
Sure.
Listen, do you mind if I stay here for a while with Keely?
Sure, I'll look after the store.
Ryan, this is official police business. Stay out of it.
I have no intention of getting in it.
You really mean that?
Sure do. I'm going to conduct my own investigation.
Let me ask you. You know that they run by rules. You know that they can lift our license. You know that?
I know the rules.
Yeah.
One is a client gave us money to take on a case. Two, we took it on, and if we don't do something about it, one of these young ladies could get killed. And three, I'm partial to young ladies who are in distress.
Now, what's your plan?
You going to help?
What do you mean am I going to help? Are we partners or aren't we?
Yeah, we are partners.
All right.
I want you to check somebody out.
Who's that?
Okay, I'm coming. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think we're getting along just fine. Roger, remember, I do the originals, you do the copies.
You're kidding. You have got to be kidding. You don't like the case, so you're giving me the rib. Maggie, I want you to go and get a hold of a friend of Malcolm's called Grabber Smith, okay? You can find him at this address, and I want you to get that information for me, all right?
Why me?
Because he hates me, and he's not too crazy about retired cops either.
Okay. I'll do it. Wanted to get in the action anyway. See ya. I'll do it.
Now, let's get back to this harebrained idea of yours. That's out of the question. Not me. You got it? Not me.
Pete, you want to help these girls?
Yeah.
You got to do it right.
Do it right? Is that what you're saying to me? Do it right? That's the wrong way to do it, and I'm not getting involved in that. Believe me.
Pete, come on. Cops do it all the time. How do you think they caught that rapist in the valley?
Why don't you get a cop then, huh? Get a cop to do it, because I am not doing it. You got it? Not me.
Car 26, Shangri-La Motel at 5th and Broadway.
Number 12 to dispatcher.
Come in, 12.
This is 12. I just dropped the fare at Buchanan.
I've got another isolated one for you. The AZ Hotel, Wentworth at Plantation, the service entrance.
Was the voice a man or a woman?
It was a woman, but we've been set up that way before.
On my way.
You're crazy for being out there after what happened to Jinjin this afternoon.
If my being out here doesn't do anything more than to keep you girls from getting dangerous calls, it's all worth it. So long, sweetheart.
Maggie!
We heard about the bomb and thought maybe you could use a couple of volunteers.
Oh.
Mrs. Rebel. There.
Hello. I used to drive a school bus. Oh, well, welcome, and thank you.
Oh. Listen, I'll be back in a little while. I've just got to find someone to help Mr. McBride. Okay?
Bye. Revel, let me show you what we're doing. Maybe you could...
Del Mar Hotel at Robertson and Green.
Get up.
Dispatcher to Cab 12. Cab 12. Cab 12, do you read me?
Cap 12.
Cab 12, do you read me?
Number 5.
This is number 5.
Check vicinity of AZ Hotel for cab number 12.
Sure will. Mr. Ryan, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh. Dispatch? Mr. Ryan's been hurt. I'm taking him to the hospital, and you send somebody for the car. Come on. Can you make it?
That was a cop, for God's sake.
Calm down, Webb. I frisked him. A cop would have been armed and carrying a shield.
Ryan, one of the private eyes they hired.
Oh? Why didn't you tell me?
Because it doesn't change anything. The 2 bombs you've been using running out, Keeley hiring private detectives, it doesn't matter. We're going ahead exactly as planned.
I didn't plan to get mixed up with any car bombs.
Howard didn't plan on Mrs. Vanderveet's insurance company making him install those special alarm systems either.
I bowed and scraped to that old broad for a year setting this up. I'm not about to stop now. We spent every nickel we got on land options and bailing your Mickey Mouse company out of debt. If we don't come up with that remaining 500 thou, we all go under.
But it just isn't working. Those damn women won't scare.
You want to add the Sunflower Cab Company to yours and be a success or not?
It's the only reason I'm here.
Got to get those dames out of there by this weekend, even if some of them have to wind up in the morgue.
Pete! What's the matter?
Oh, I got mayo.
I tried to take him to the hospital, but he just wouldn't go.
Oh, I'll take care of you,
Look, I've got to get back. Maggie is going to be worried.
Maggie?
Well, yes, everyone's doing what they can for the company, Mr. McBride.
Yeah. Who nailed you?
How does it look to you?
Oh, my. Let me give me that. I'll take care of it. Been leading with your skull, huh? You know, Webb is the culprit, then we're wasting our time. There's some nut out there running around who's going to kill somebody.
What about that girl, Jin?
Oh, she's lucky to be alive. But Keely says she's going to pull through all right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to start you smoking, but have you ever considered the possibility that this might be an insurance scam?
What are you trying to tell me? I mean, are you telling me that she's having her partners mugged? That the cabs are being blown up by her so that she can collect the insurance? Mac.
What I'm saying is it behooves me to inform you that unless we pursue all these aspects, we're being remiss.
How did he get his name?
What? How did who get whose name?
Grab her!
Come on, Maggie, you're a big girl. And Grabber is harmless.
Harmless? That man had hands the size of baseball gloves and the speed, I might add, of a hummingbird. No, I don't call that harmless.
Did he give you the information we wanted?
Yeah, I guess so. He said he photographed all the important-looking papers in Webb's office. I have here 3 rolls of film.
Maybe we can learn something.
Well, Grabber said that Webb is broke. He was not even able to meet last month's payroll. He had to borrow money from a local businessman who wishes to remain anonymous.
Mr. McBride, Mr. Ryan, I'd like you to meet my cousin, Annie. She's going to take care of the bar and answer the telephones. Hi.
Yeah, and we've got to go, because Keely's waiting for us.
Well, who's going to answer the phone?
Mr. McBride, they need people over there right now pitching, and that's the only way they're going to hold on.
Make yourself at home, Annie.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Excuse me. Annie, take this down the street to Tony in the camera shop, okay? And he'll call you when they're developed.
Okay.
Let's go, girls.
I'll go with them, Mac. Maybe I can find out what that anonymous businessman is after.
Did you get your car back?
Oh, Tabitha had it towed into her automotive class.
A lady mechanic?
Yeah, I'm getting it fixed for the price of the parts. Always thinking, Mac. Always thinking. Saving money for the company, no?
Pete, who's going to answer that?
Madison's.
It's me. I made Keely another offer for the company. The broad offered to buy me out.
We can't wait any longer. Get the truck and meet me in 20 minutes.
Are you sure you want to do this?
We don't have any choice.
We're going to be facing murder charges if we get caught for this.
If someone had been in that cab when the bomb went off, we would have been facing murder charges. At the door.
Want some coffee?
Yeah, I think I will.
Car 29, Devon.
Thanks, Meg.
Why don't you go lie down? I'll take you over for a while.
want. Barney, have that clipboard?
There's one in the middle and ready to go.
Okay, honey, open the report.
Sort these out.
There's a basket. What's it ready to go?
Okay, honey, open the report. Keely, what do you
The way things are going, I ought to move the engine company next door. Hold it. Nobody goes in there until the city engineers have made an inspection.
Okay, Captain. Thank you.
The floor's gone, and there's an old conduit sewer runs underneath the office and the garage, so there's a real danger of substance. That whole shell could fall into the hole.
I'll see that everyone's warned. Thanks, Chief.
You did a job this time.
I didn't see any of your guys charging in here to save us.
I've put out an APB on that pickup, and I'll need your statements.
I'll see you back at the office.
If we won't be in your way, Lieutenant. We won't be in your way, will we, Lieutenant?
See, I can loan you some chairs, kiddo.
I appreciate that, Adele. Sunflower cab. Yes, sir.
They're still not going to leave. What are we going to do?
I managed to get a look inside the office. The sewer's right where I figured it would be, and it's undamaged.
It's too risky with everybody still there.
If there was any other way to get into that conduit or past our security system without it looking like an inside job, I'd do it. But there isn't. And time is running out.
But they are still in the garage, and nothing is going to budge them.
Maybe the city engineers will.
Dan?
Hey. I thought you were going to stay with Keely.
Shirley put a cop on guard. Anything interesting here?
Yeah, there's a check here to Webb. $19,000.
This is signed by a guy called H.C. Madison.
That's right, yeah. Mean anything?
You know, Mac, there's a store across the street from the Sunflower Garage that's owned by a guy called Madison.
What kind of a shop?
Jewelry store.
Jewelry shop.
Still, why would he give Webb a check for $19,000? Can't figure that one out.
Well, could be that Webb is getting paid off to rough up Keely and her gals to break up the other cab company there.
A conduit running diagonally across from the Sunflower office.
A what?
Under the store that Madison owns across the street. Huh?
A conduit?
Let's find out about that.
We're on our way. Thank you for calling Sunflower. Bye.
Reverend, hon, just a second. Listen, I haven't had a chance to tell you both how much we appreciate your help.
Car 317.
Keely,
Pablo and
I'm very proud to be associated with you.
We're going to make it, you know. They're not going to drive us out. We're holding pretty good.
Car 62, Sawtell and Robertson.
Listen, if you'll be okay, I think I'll go to the hospital and check on Jin Jin.
Oh, I'm going to be fine. There is an officer of the law right outside.
Okay.
Cab 43 to 190 to Maple. Check.
The tunnel leads straight to the jewelry store.
And it's big enough for a man to crawl through.
Why would Madison rob his own store?
Nothing new about that. Shirley tells me that Madison's already been suspected of fencing, although he's never been caught.
You said it was an insurance scam. You just had the wrong suspect.
Well, assuming we're right, he could be using the tunnel to get back into his own store without making it look like an inside job. And if this is true, then the only entrance is Keely's garage.
He steals the jewels.
Mm-hmm.
The insurance company pays him off. Then he's sitting on a double profit. How about that?
I'm going to call Shirley. Get in touch with Maggie. Tell her to stay close to that guard on duty, will you?
Yeah.
Howdy. To the engineers.
Sunflower cabs.
That's not Maggie or Keeley.
Huh?
Sorry, wrong number.
Patterson must be making his move. Come on.
Here it is.
How long is it going to take?
Just a few minutes. I've already drilled the mortar out from the inside. Nobody will ever know the difference.
Why is there a red light?
It means the security system on the door is working. She's going to be disappointed when she gets home from a world cruise. And I have to tell her we were out over the weekend. Hurry up, will you? Here. You take these. Gotta look right.
Chance of getting out of going to the slammer or end up in a hospital. Now take us to Maggie.
Yes. You must be crazy.
Maggie.
What?
I want you to keep your eye on Adele here for us, okay?
Well, you bet I will. Sorry.
Let's go.
Ow. Creep.
You can come up this way, or you can scamper back to the embrace of the cops waiting in your jewelry store. Your reign of terror is over, creep.
So I apologized to the Countess and rolled over and went back to sleep here. It's good to hear her laugh again, isn't it?
Well, thanks to you two. And especially to you, Mr. McBride, for letting me wait until the company's on its feet to pay the bill.
Oh, well, we businessmen have to... No, we business people. Business people have to stick together. Huh?
I agree. And I'll tell you what, I've got a bottle of champagne on ice in my apartment that will enable business people to sort of get better acquainted. You know what I mean?
Well, give me a rain check, will you? It's past my bedtime.
I have a feeling we're getting close to his.
Oh, by the way, when are you going to release Maggie and Rebel back into our custody?
Oh, I'll fire them in the morning with all our thanks.
I appreciate that. Good night.
See you, Mac.
Yep.
Now, may I interest you in a little glass of the bubbly?
You certainly can.
Did you notice the champagne on the table?
Yeah?
Did you notice the 2 glasses?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Would you mind doing the honors?
Sure. Hey, what's keeping ya?
Is it true that Tabitha learned how to take milk baths from you?
Yeah?
Good. I'll be with you in a minute. Milk has something for everybody.